Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Around the Block. This is Sasaki. I'm here bringing you the latest news in the crypto market. Guys, today I'm here with the top three news for this week because we have actually so many that I could talk here for like more than an hour. So I actually choose three more important news that I want to talk about regarding the crypto market. And actually, one of them is going to surprise a lot of people if you haven't heard yet, which is the one that I'm going to be starting with. Guys, I guess all of you, if not most of you, have heard in the last days we had such a sad and like crazy episode with the Silicon Valley Bank, right? So I'm going to be here talking about the main points, and especially the points that are affecting the crypto industry, and just to carry on the analysis of what actually happened with the Silicon Valley Bank and how it affects the crypto industry, because it's something that was actually very surprising. It started 4 days ago. Just so you guys have a little bit sum up of what's going on 10th of March, so actually 3 or 4 days ago, the Silicon Valley Bank was actually shut down by the California regulator. Yeah, so that was such impactful news. So it was something that me, to be honest, wasn't expecting at all. And they saw just a huge amount of sales in their assets, and the capital wasn't gonna be enough. So watching that, the regulator from California just decided to shut down um, the bank. This happened on last Friday. So yeah, Friday partly is a, let's say, specific day that we have so many stuff going on in the crypto market, because right now I'm going to connect this news with the chart cheater vector, so you can actually see with me day by day what actually happened. So right now I'm sharing with you guys my vector platform. So let's go day by day together and see what happened actually. Guys, so this is the day, right? Here, 10th of March. And this day, which by the way was the lowest level of Bitcoin in the last 30 days. So we had Bitcoin reaching in the last Friday the area of a little bit um, below $20,000. And this day, and you can confirm by the amount of sales. You guys know that I always check the financial volume here, and it was actually much higher than the regular volume. Let's say we had the Silicon Valley Bank being shut down by California regulator in the same day. So actually on Friday, all the world financial institutions were already responding to this situation. So you can see Bitcoin coming down, also Nasdaq, international exchanges, and everything. Even the Brazilian market was going down so much, right? And one day after that, the crypto industry, let's say, started feeling the pain for this episode, because if we have such an important bank being shut down for the regulator, we had, by the way, 3.3 billion in SVB from the crypto industry. So that is huge. And that's when we had 10%. By the way, uh, all the crypto traders know that 10% is kind of not too bad, but still was such a crazy for 2 days. So we had a 10% down um, on Thursday and Friday. And let's say not only that, one day, just one day after that, we had the regulators coming into action to actually trying to stop all of this contamination into the market, financial, traditional market, and the crypto market. So you can see, just one day after that and 2 days after the initial situation, we have already a candle in a buyer's volume, so green candle of high. So things get a little bit stable. Some people were actually saying, this was on Saturday, by the way. Some people saying, oh, this is just a little high, let's say, kind of pullback, so Bitcoin can actually go down a much more. But to be honest, and this got me very surprised, on March 13th, Biden, listen, yes, the American president, Joe Biden, he actually um, went into action, and he said that a lot of people would be responsible for that, and they will be taking care of the situation. So you can see that on Sunday, which is typically a most quiet day because Sunday most things are off. Um, Bitcoin has a increase, a high of 7%. If I stay with my mouse here, you can see 7.22% high on Bitcoin. And today, as a time that we speak, we are having a surprising 9, pretty much 10%, let's say 9.99, all right, 10% high on Bitcoin. So what actually caused it? A 10% decrease, and right after that, a 20% rise on the Bitcoin's price. Well, despite of all of this crazy situation with the Silicon Valley Bank, we also had a famous and, let's say, was very reliable stablecoin also going down so much on our weekend. Yes, guys, I'm talking about West USDC. Right here, I have the chart. This is the 1 hour chart, by the way. Together with all of this situation coming with the Silicon Valley Bank, regulators shutting down, and so on, we also have this crazy candle, man. Let's say it's 80% down. Some people might say, well, 80% is not that much when it comes to crypto assets. Guys, it's a stable coin. So that is just crazy. Like if you take a look just before that this day, this is on March 10th. Normal days, the graph, the chart doesn't move at all because it's a stable coin. So we had USDC going down this much, so pretty much it lost the parity with US dollar, and that is very worrying because we all know when some certain stable coins lost parity with the US dollars, some terrible stuff happened, last year, some episodes. And when we see things like this, and this was pretty much 3 days ago, everyone got crazy. You can see, actually, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you can see the impact. Guys, look at this. Not only 1%, right, of changes at all because it's a stable coin. So when you have this situation and this volatility in a stable coin, it's something to be worried about, really, as an investor. And the volume, which was supposed to be very quiet and very low, now for 3 days has been crazy and hectic, right? You can see clearly here that the volume of negotiations used to be very, very low. And now we are having more than 80,000 information volume. Pretty much for the last 3 days has been the average volume. And but also a little bit relieving, we had over the weekend the, let's say, recover of USDC, and now we are having almost one by one with the American dollar, which is really so relieving, guys. And we can say that was just a crazy weekend for the crypto industry. Yes, and I would agree with this affirmation, but also it's a time when people have to be very cautious about their investments. So just to finish up this news, if you're asking yourself, well, can we agree that the Silicon Valley Bank it's under a collapse? Yes, we can say that. Yes, that is actually true, because even though we have even the U.S. government going through all of these policies to make things better right now, there is no expectation that the bank is going to recover fully from this episode. Okay, so that is something that you have to keep in mind. And if you're asking yourself, okay, so we have this crazy weekend, Bitcoin was over 10% drop, and after that 20% high, what has been happening to Ethereum, which is the second most important crypto asset in the world? So, guys, Ethereum has quite a similar situation regarding prices. Um, Ethereum as well has a lowest level on Friday and at 1,400, more at most $300. All right, all right, and as well we had the financial volume going up so much, right? And that was after Friday. So what do you expect of seeing here? Again, guys, a lot of traders, especially swing traders, day traders, have been saying until here. Let's say until here. I'm just looking at the daily chart. Okay, I'm just looking at it. You can see that the trend is clearly a bearish trend. Okay, it's very clear to me, and this seems like a pullback. Okay, so that the prices can go much more lower, just like Bitcoin. All right, so that's fine. But look what happened: a quick recover, and one more with a strong financial volume for the last 3 days. Um, I am not actually saying that the trend, the bearish trend, is over. I can't say that. No one actually knows the future. But I'm saying that if both Ethereum and Bitcoin carry on these hikes, and especially talking about Ethereum, because we have such a very important point, and I've been talking about this point for many weeks with you guys, which is $1,000, 700. We might have a breakthrough of this area and Ethereum. And today we have so far pretty much 6% of high, which is a very good high. Okay, on this asset. So I would pay attention very closely in this area, because the next day can be very and are going to be very important for the prices on the long term um, situation of Ethereum and also Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we have this very important area, very close to $25,000, and it's very close, by the way. You might reach there today or tomorrow. I would be, if I was investor like you who are watching this episode is an investor, I would be paying attention very closely to these levels and actually watch how the prices are going to respond in this area, and how the financial volume is also going to react in the next days. And besides, we have the situation pretty much controlled right now. Things are more quiet. I would be paying attention as well to all the stable coins, because this brings me something very important. Guys, even though we have the stable coins and they are pretty much the same in value to $1, the difference is that all of them have different people behind them. So again, guys, just pay attention and watch the market. I'm pretty sure next week I'm gonna be here talking more about important stuff, because the next days are going to be really really important for the long-term situation of Ethereum and Bitcoin, especially because next year we have the halving coming up. We actually are entering right now in the pre-halving, and that's why I get so excited. And if you ask me, oh, Sasaki, so you think I should buy something, I should sell something? Guys, I don't know right now. Okay, I would be just quiet and watching and studying. All right, because it's a time of so much volatility. So just pay attention. All right, and um, I would be quiet really. So my top two new that I actually already talked about is that the USDC already is bouncing back to $1, which is normal. And just one point that is important to bring for you guys, that um, this situation happened just after the Fed announcement. Okay, so a lot of people believe, and the market is saying that one thing that was actually controlling the situation, and like I said just now, we were involving here the president of the United States, is that the Fed had an announcement that things got a little bit more quiet. But 2 days from now, we have Wednesday. And Wednesday, we have more announcements. Some people here are calling Super Wednesday. And to be honest, I don't think things are going to be just so calm down like right now. Maybe we are going to have another freaking day. So I would stay, I would stay really in attention for the next stuff. And because I don't want to be here with just this top news and bad stuff, I'm going to bring you guys some things a little bit more light regarding the crypto market. And you know that there's a lot of assets in the crypto market that came from memes like Shiba Coin, all of kind of stuff. But a lot of people didn't know, and I also didn't know that there has been 11 classic memes that actually became either a crypto asset or NFT, which is also an asset as well. So I'm going to share you guys very, very quickly these images because it's actually, like I said, a much more light news. Um, which memes actually became NFTs over the last year? So, um, in the first place, we have the Nyan Cat. I am pretty sure you all guys have seen some kind of variation of this meme. I've seen a lot of them, and it was sold over 2 years ago, February 2021, over 300 Ether, which is the Ethereum network coin. So if you do the math, it was currently it would be much more than $500,000, which is crazy for a meme. But anyways, I'm not going to be commenting over the prices. I just think it's just funny. Also, the disaster girl, and I've seen this a lot of times. Actually, this girl is already a adult by the way. It was sold, guys. Look, it was sold nearly 180 ethers. It was also over 2 years ago, April. By the way, everything regarding NFTs was going to the moon in 2021. And the famous, the the sensation of crypto market, Doge. So we have this dog. It was sold. Believe me, and here I actually have the website so you guys know I'm being serious here, guys. Over 1,696 ethers. That was also in 2021. Man, I'm not gonna do the math right now because I'm going to freak out. It's so much money for a dog. Like, I love dogs, but that's NFT. So it was crazy. And also, guys, we have so many here. I'm not gonna go over one by one, but we have stonks, Pep the Frog, which I love. By the way, I use them a lot of the time with my friends. Trying to beat my finger. Anyway, you can check out this list. If I can actually put this link in the description of the video if you want to check it out, it doesn't matter. But just to bring things here a little bit more relaxed than this. Um, let's say tough news that we have this week. All right. So, guys, I think for the first time in history, I was able to end an episode a little bit quicker than usual, I think. But our question is, and my advice of this episode would be, guys, the crypto market and the financial market, the traditional market, has been hectic for the last days. Okay, since Friday, we had so many news: stable coins going down, banks going under collapse and so on. So much stuff are going on. So again, as I'll always say here, study so much, be careful. I would be reading so many news because again, 2 days from now, I don't know when you're watching this, but we have Super Wednesday coming up. Really, it's just a Super Wednesday because we have so many announcements by many institutions. We had Fed doing announcement this morning. So I would be careful, study, do your research, always stick to the good cryptos. All right, I brought here some memes so we can laugh a little bit, but again, be careful. And I would love to see and hear from you guys which meme you think was the funniest for the last meme that I saw. Which one do you think is the most impressive meme that has been sold? Okay. Again, guys, as I always say, you can check out our platform Vector in description. You have the link for the 30-day trial. If you have any questions, anything topic that you want to bring in particular, just comment. I'm going to be bringing here even guests or some people that you want to talk about. Let's share with us in the comments. All right. So, guys, a little bit quicker, finally. But this is our episode with the top 3 news for the week. I'm Sasaki, and I want to see you again next week. So, stay safe. Again, do your own research, and see you next week. Bye, guys.